Ouch. Jesus. What's going on with you? Stay on, please. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. Good evening, everybody. Just before we start, okay? But God, there's something God is doing with me with this "but God" slogan. And even though I haven't completely processed it, just because it was something that came to me when I was doing a video sometime last week, but God. Grab your "but God" hoodies and sweatsuits, sweatsuits, whatever. Grab them now. And the pink one that I wore, that I posted on my page this morning, that pink sweatsuit is available for pre-order. So you want to place your orders like right now. You want to pre-order the "but God" sweat suits, the complete sweat suits, "but God." It's more of like a testimony for me. "But God" is more of like a testimony for me. And I just really needed to say, a lot of people reached out to me yesterday. Please do Christmas stockings. Somebody said, please do Christmas stockings. So, yes, I do have Christmas stockings. And I'll show you the Christmas stockings that I make, okay? Shortly. I'm fine. Thank you very much. A lot of people reached out to me yesterday. And I appreciate your love. I appreciate your concern. I just want to let you guys know that I'm not going to stain my white. I don't know if you know what that means, but I am not going to stain my white. The events that happened yesterday up until this morning, I consider them a test. The enemy is standing before God and telling God, I don't deserve to get to where God wants to place me. The enemy is reminding God or trying to convince God or telling God. The enemy is resisting me and telling God, Jessica doesn't deserve this. Jessica doesn't deserve to get this. Jessica doesn't deserve this new level. Jessica doesn't deserve this new... I'm going to be careful with my words here because just so I don't let things out. The enemy is trying to tell God I'm not qualified. I'm not going to help the enemy prove to God that I'm not qualified. That's what I mean when I say I'm not going to stain my white. I am not going to stain my white. I am not going to stain my white. Just because the enemy is trying to tell God, who you want to give it to? Jessica? That one there? You think I'm about to can't dance in the mud? To the point where the enemy will tell God, I will tell you, Jessica, she not ready yet. She can make it. No. I'm not going to stain my white. And even as I have decided that I am not going to stain my white, there is somebody out there that is watching me. You need to make a conscious decision not to stain your white. Don't let anybody make you stain your white. There's blessings in the atmosphere for you. There's growth, there's elevation, there's all the good things that God has promised you. Those things are about to be bestowed upon you. And here comes the enemy trying to convince God that you are not ready for this next level of your life. And you, unknowingly, subconsciously, ignorantly, naively, you dance into the gutters because you want to prove or point to a person, and then you lose the things God has packaged in the realm of the spirit for you. I'm not going to stain my white. I repeat, I am not going to stain my white. I'm not going to stain my white because when you decide to play in the mud with a pig, the mud is the natural habitat of a pig. A pig will lose nothing by being in the mud because that is where the pig is created to be. A pig is created to stay in the mud. So you wearing where? The pig do like that. You too, you do like that. You want to prove to the pig that you are stronger than the pig. You don't have to prove that you are stronger than the pig. The pig knows that it is a pig. And you know that you are a human being. You have nothing to prove to a pig. When you decide to play in the mud with the pig, or you decide to go in the mud to go fight the pig, guess who gets stained? You. Your white that you're wearing becomes stained. Nothing happens to the pig because the mud is the natural habitat of the pig. I don't know who needs to hear this. Don't let nobody stain your white. Don't let anybody stain your white. Don't let anybody be the reason why the blessings that God has prepared for you, you are unable to enter into it. Don't let anybody cause you to act in a manner that God will say, they're my son, they're my daughter. I don't think they're ready for the next level. But then will just be here. Let me just keep her at that level because she's not ready to go forward. Don't let anybody cause you to lose the things that are in store for you. I hope I'm making sense. I have decided, I have determined that nobody is going to stain my white. Because you see this white I'm wearing. And I'm not talking about the clothes that are on me. I'm talking about this level that God has placed me on. Whether you see it as a level or not, God placed me here. And he deemed it fit that I will be here. He has reposed a lot of things in me. And I'm not going to let him down because of your actions. Somebody needs to sit down and look into the mirror and tell themselves, I'm not going to stain my white. And I'm not going to allow anybody stain my white. Because the white that I'm wearing in the realm of the spirit, I don't deserve to wear that white. It is God that clothed me with it. They say who he calls, he justifies. And who he justifies, he qualifies. But God, what are your hoodies, guys? I'm not about to preach. I don't plan to preach. But I just felt like a lot of people needed to hear this. Because this is a recurrent thing. Every now and then you find yourself trying to level up, trying to move to another level in life, trying to do better for yourself, trying to improve, trying to elevate. And then something will just come up. And you will forget your focus. You will turn around to attack the thing that is attacking you. And you lose focus. You stain your white. And then God starts to say, this my daughter, this my son is not ready for the next level. But then I will keep these blessings until next year, August. Because for now, she's not ready. And then you delay your promotion. You delay your progress. You delay where you are supposed to be. You delay your upliftment. You delay your elevation. Because you allowed somebody to stain your white. Hear me. And remember my face as I was saying it. Don't allow anybody to stain your white. Have you ever wondered why your blessings will be in front of you like this? Blessings will be in front of you like this. Like this. Like about to touch it. And something will just happen. In Labra we say temptation. Some kind of temptation will just come your way. By the time you yield into that temptation, that blessing, it can get lost from inside. Hey, don't let nobody stain your white. It happens to a lot of people. Their blessings will be right here. You're about to enter into it. An enemy packaged from the pit of hell, packaged by the devil. And the devil can use anybody. When he was using Peter, Jesus was smart to notice it. But Jesus did not have a problem with Peter as a human being. He had a problem with the spirit. That's why he said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." He didn't say, "Get thee behind me, Peter." He understood that he was dealing with a spirit. That same spirit that temporarily possessed Peter is possessing a lot of people today. Those are the people that will bring temptation your way. They will bring certain situations your way that will make you to lose your cool so that you can stain your white. And when you stain your white, the blessings that should have been easily accessible to you in the soonest possible time, those blessings disappear because you allowed somebody to stain your white. In this season, don't allow anybody to stain your white. Hey, somebody needs to hear this. Don't allow anybody to stain your white. Don't allow anybody to stain your white. Don't allow nobody to stain your white, though. Don't allow anybody to stain your white. Like this comment now. This one want to stain my white. I just block you completely. Wait. Let me block you completely. Because ain't no way. Wait, bam. Thank you. Keep it classic and moving. You try to stain my white, I delete you. Because these are some of the things we're talking about. By the time you comment something, then I come in comment, and then I get out of character. I stain my white. Meanwhile, the person commenting is a pig. The natural habitat of the person commenting is in the mud. And then I want to prove to the person that I'm better than the person, but I have to go into the mud and fight with the person, and then they stain my white. In this season, don't allow anybody to stain your white. Don't allow anybody to stain your white. A lot of people don't have nothing new to tell you. They are bringing refurbished story from 10 years ago. Building that you used to live in and you burnt and you walked away from. They want to re-erect those buildings. They want to rehabilitate those buildings to their taste. And they want to suit you in those buildings that they have built based on their projection and their understanding. And you want to respond and stain your white. You better be smart. The word of God says the sons of Issachar, they were wise. They understood times and seasons. Understand times and seasons of your life. Like I said, for some people, you will have your blessing right in front of you, coming to you. You have seen it. You are expecting it. It's coming. God has promised you. He is set to deliver. You are about to receive it. And somebody will come and finger you. They will come and torture you. Just so you can react. By the time you react, you lose focus. That blessing is off the way. This thing has happened to us too many times. There are certain prayers that we've prayed a long time ago. Those prayers should have been answered by now. But every time we're about to step into our inheritance, there came the devil, the accuser of all brethren, and stood before God and started to resist us, started to resist what God was about to do in our lives. And we lost track of that blessing. How long is it going to continue for? For how long will we continue? You that's listening to me there, it's happening to you. Every time you want to receive something great, one stupid neighbor can take and make flower with you for nothing. And that flower can start with you. Who you think you are? You. Who you think you are? You acting all proud and pompous. When you're not smart, you go respond. Meanwhile, you're trying to get a job. You already start the interview. They say, oh, come for your appointment letter. By the time you turn to battle with that angry and demonic neighbor, by the time you move from there now, you go to the place where you are supposed to go collect your appointment letter. They say, we are sorry. We are sorry. We ended up employing another person. You will have to try again during the next round of employment. Hey? No be juju be that. Something you have prayed for. Something you have begged God for. Something you have cried unto God for. And then he's finally said to bless you. Small temptation. You were not wise enough to see it. You were not wise to see the workings of the evil spirit. Eh? You were not wise. Then you gave into that person. And that blessing that was supposed to come to you, that thing you were supposed to step into, that level you were supposed to enter into, that elevation you were supposed to get to, it move on the road. You stranded. They drop you like it's hot. Then you gotta go wait for another cycle. You gotta go back on the prayer bench and go restart the prayer again. Why? Because you allow somebody to stain your white. In this season, Jessica, I am not allowing anybody to stain my white. I know it too well. I've been through this walk before. I have walked this road before. I have come through this phase before. These things will be packaged. The things that we have prayed for, the things that we have begged God for, the things that we have hoped on God for, those things are finally coming to pass. And one demon from the pit of hell will not stand in front of you to resist you and say you will not step into your inheritance. They will provoke you to the point where you think you have to respond. Respond to what? Respond and lose your blessings. Which one would you rather do? I beg you, yeah. My left foot. My twist nose. My baby elbow. Let me catch myself stealing my white. Let me catch myself stealing my white. I dare myself for what I have seen. For what I have seen. Let me must steal my white. No matter the provocation, I just repeat, I dare myself to stain my white. In order to prove what? I ain't got nothing to prove. The only proof I have to prove is the picture that God has shown me. When it comes to your, when it's revealed to your sight, then you'll see it. That's the proof. But apart from that, I ain't got no proof. I ain't got no proof. You will sit down there. Blessing will be coming for you. You will allow one pig whose natural habitat is the mud to come and rob you. Rob you of the things you have prayed for. You think it's an ordinary eye? No be ordinary eye, oh. Wish inside. No be ordinary eye. Which inside. You need to observe seasons of your life. I'm speaking to somebody here. You need to observe seasons of your life. There are too many times you've cried for something. You've begged God for something. You've prayed for something. Those things are about to land into your hands. Somebody will intentionally come and provoke you so that you lose focus. You lose God. By the time you lose God, before you regain yourself, time has gone. Time has lapsed. Before you regain yourself, time has gone. The things you should have been enjoying, you can't even step into those things. I will not allow anybody to stain my white. On that note, but God, order your but God hoodies. The enemy thought they had me, but God. But God. I'm choking. Where's my water? Guys, where's my water? Give me a minute, guys. So, that's it though. I came to tell you that I'm not going to stain my white. The rest of the message is time for chichipole. Not just chichipole, right? But educative chichipole. Let me sit down by my chair. I wanted to say something about show the different colors in the hoodies. Oh my God. You know what? I'll do another live tomorrow morning because I got to go take them from there. I'll do another live on my business page tomorrow morning. I don't want to get distracted. I came to talk about something very, very important, right? And I want to talk about something concerning this whole SATTA situation. Are you guys aware? Or have you guys noticed that anytime people gather around, I can see the ugly faces. Anytime people come up and gather together and say, we want to help SATTA. Anytime people gather together, and this is something everybody needs to pay attention to. Lawyer needs to pay attention to it. Whoever is in charge of this whole SATTA thing needs to pay attention to it and conduct yourself accordingly. Every time a group of people gather to say, let's see how we can help SATTA. Thank you for the stars, Matu. Anytime group of people gather to try to help SATTA, guess what can happen? There can be a cursing spree on the people. Now, two fronts. The whole group can be attacked from the outside. Then inside, there can be internal ranklings. It happened in the month of April. And because of that, let me tell you what can happen next. You pay attention to what happens next. Every time group of people gather to help SATTA, there can be massive cursing. Like somebody can just launch big curse, terrible, angry, vehement curses on the people that are trying to help SATTA. Then the one that are trying to help SATTA can say, let me just take my hand from inside AO. Bah, I want to be better, yeah? At the end of the day, the help that SATTA needs to get, she will not get it. Now, two things can happen. Some people can just withdraw and they not want to be better with it. Some people, just because they were cussed out, they can start to work against the whole initial plan Which means because they feel cussed out and because they feel insulted, and that insult or whatever cuss, it starts to affect them in the help that they're trying to affect, that they're trying to help SATTA. Some of them even start undoing the help and putting SATTA even in further harm. And I know SATTA in rescue number what? Rescue number 6, eh? They rescue number 6 that decide to help SATTA. You need to be cognizant of what has happened before. There's a reason why we always refer to the things that happened before. We refer to the things that happened before so that it guides us in the things that we are about to do. Thank you, says Alice. How are you? Evelyn. Thank you for the stars, Matu. I appreciate you. This is not the first time that people have come out to say they want to help SATTA and they get cursed out. It happened in April. Last night or yesterday was not strange. And that's why I said to myself this morning, I say if I were SATTA's mother, I would pray even more. Something is not right somewhere. Thank you for the stars, Agatha. Something is not right somewhere. Why is it that every time people gather to help this girl, it is those that mean well that withdraw first because of the attacks and the insults? Those that do not mean well, they even stay longer. It is sad. And I want those that are around her now, helping, to take note. Take note of even those that are still working with SATTA, but they are disenchanted in one way or the other. Because those that are working with her and they are disenchanted, they have a tendency to start to work against her just so the agenda can be thwarted, just so the plan can be thwarted, so it can look like without them, SATTA will not get the help that she needs. Because there are some people who are in this to make sure it succeeds only because they are part of it. Thank you for the stars, Mama. The people that coming around to help SATTA, they need to be careful. The problem is not with them. Hello? The problem is not with the people that are trying to help. I cannot place my finger on what the problem is. But I have just laid before you guys what happened in the past and what happening right now. Every time people gather to help SATTA, some kind of massive Marcos can just come for some kind of angle. Some kind of grenade in form of Marcos can just be coming for some kind of angle. Bozo, 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 bozo. Who they cause, only God knows. Someone say if someone wants to help you, how they call it? Nothing will stop them from helping you. They're not true. They're not true. Jessica, if I want to help you, Massa, I agree for that help to be given to you even though I'm not involved. If I'm really serious about helping you. And if there are some people, they can't stand the tension. They can't stand the tension. They can't stand the tension. You cause them, they feel weak. Some people, you cause them, you cause their husband not bad. Oh, their husband not bad, not working. He dead. Their husband sick. He dying. They ask themselves, wait, this girl that I'm trying to help? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. My family cannot be at risk because of this person that I'm trying to help. My husband can't be getting cussed out because of this guy I'm trying to help. And I'm not speaking about me. Thank you, Haja. Thank you, Haja. I appreciate. Thank you. Someone said the same thing yesterday, right? Jessica Lowe, I don't know if that you the one that curse yesterday, they end up cursing me, but like, AJ, me, I not get time, right? I already said and I made myself clear, I'm not going to stain my white, because this white that I wore, I didn't clothe myself with this white. It was God who clothed me with this white. He saw past my shame. He saw past my tears. He saw past everything that I've been through, and he still decided to clothe me with white. I will not dictate my word for anybody. Back to the SATTA situation. Every time a group of people gather to come and help SATTA, somebody can just launch Marcus on it. Sana my dog, sana my goat, sana my crazy chicken. Now the courses then they can be receiving now. Some kind of massive cost can just be raining on them. On tenor, they can just get jittery the dress back. Hello. At the end of the day, SATTA man need to pray. SATTA man need to pray. And guess what? When that Marcus comes, you know who then can withdraw first? It can be the people that really mean well. Let's talk so and talk so. Let's talk so and talk so. If you admit to yourself, the first team that came in April to help SATTA, that team was a very sophisticated team. That team comprised of people with influence and affluence. It was a team of professionals. A team who had access to resources in the system. But what happened? They got weary because of the cursing. They drop it. They rap it. Then run away. Then run away from the Marcus. Now what can happen? And it's repeating itself again. And you're still not wise. Me as a person, you don't forget. When my mom said I come in help, then I can lose. Because, can you imagine yesterday when I tell myself from Chichipole to help her? I lost money. The people that sat home and were just screen recording and reposting, they made over $100 from videos that they posted yesterday. Some people made 20, 50, 100. People made money. But you that go in the forefront to go help, you can lose money. So sometimes you know that they're helping things enough for everybody. It's best you stay behind because the thing about it will stay on social media. So it's best you stay behind, blog, call your own money from there, call your share from there, and wrap it and trap it. Then to go too close to, and this is the thing, when you go in to go help, there are certain things you see you cannot say. Because you not go there to chichipole, you go there to help. Certain details, like me yesterday, if I were not there to go help, last small G's, I get to G's. Last small G's, I get to G's. The G's more G'ing again. Now small G's and instigate, I get to instigate. But I put my chichipole shoes down. And I was wearing my hairport shoes. So the things I could have done, should have done. Even after I left from there yesterday, I could not. So when you're really helping, you're losing. When you're losing, it hurts. And what hurts even more is that somebody will not appreciate your efforts. Then they will come cost you on top of it. And this is not about me, oh. Me, but I not even know the first play in the system to find resources. Myself, I need resources. I told you a special project. Just I not get place to stay. Myself, I not get place to stay. I stopping with people. Me and sister that case now 5 and 6 men. We are left. But you will not believe it. But I'm just saying something. Why is it that every time people gather to help SATTA, they get cussed out? Why? The same thing happened to Sis Muku that help she go help her. What happiness? They ain't play the course war. Oh, let cross her. Let crosses muku. Let cross her. When they got you crossing her, let cross her husband. When they got you crossing her husband, let cross her children. When they got you crossing her children, let drive to her horse and start putting video on her horse on Facebook. What bad she do? She tell herself she go help. Rescue number 2. Just for her to go help. And she been helping before even this thing reached on Facebook to be public like this. Whoa. When them were ready to cause her, when them were ready to cause that one, when them got ready to cause rescue number 2, whoa. She ran away from Facebook before she deactivated her account. Rescue number 2, she deactivated her account before. She said, "Wetty, that who can be in a one? Feed help the ballet. I'm not there. I will now there. I will now there. I'm not there. Oh, what happened? What happened? Soon, part of roaches, small, kini people come together and say, let we help SATTA. Oh, and not like everyone of them that can go there, they know the road. But Ajay, somebody brainstorming, somebody bringing idea, somebody say, oh, let we try let one. The other person say, oh, let we try let all one. The other person say, oh, let we do it like that. By the time they doing that tabata, mini, money, more, which one will cash, which one will not cash. Blue. But it can happen. Everything can scatter. Because some kind of grenade can jack out from us. You, your husband not bad. You're this. You're that. Like I said, the team that were trying to help the girl the last time, they were more sophisticated than this. They were more sophisticated. They were more sophisticated than this. But what happened? Somebody was just lashing it. The other one, she run away by the time they go video us. Sis Muku run away. I will call her. And my own big sis. Sis Muku run away. She said, my henna inside. They must video my horse and put it. At this point now, the fact that the video says Muku horse and put it on Facebook Live, says Muku forget about the help, but she can't help now. Oh. She start running to the court to go get her own restraining order. Yes. She put restraining order on Sierra. I know of it. I know of it. At this time, the woman not concerned about the help she can't give her. She concerned about securing her family need. That had the whole thing looking. Same thing happened to rescue number 2. Rescue number 2, just for her to help. How her husband ran away and took all the money from in her account. The husband said the horse on her. That other story started coming up. When she read it, she look at it from year. She said, I'm not ready for my husband's story to come up. Let it be so, yeah? It all right. She ain't get ready. She was gone. For how long will this continue? For how long? For how long? For how long? Wait, let me mute somebody first. Okay. Like I said, I will not get nobody chance to steam my white. So you want steam my white? Boom. This nobody stealing my white. I'm intentional about it. Intentional. And I noticed for some people, when you now want to stain your white, they will say you pretending. No, I'm a product of good upbringing. Thanks to my parents, I didn't go to, I don't know how they call it, whatever, like, no shade, but I beg. Back to what I was saying. Every time group of people say, mini, mini, money, more, father has a donkey, donkey die, father die, mini, mini, money, more, let's try and help her. Woof, 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 woof. It can just come from all angles. Friendships can be broken. What happened? What happened? Yeah? What happened? At the end of the day, I'm not putting the blame on nobody. I'm putting the blame on SATTA's mom. SATTA's mom supposed to be praying day and night. God, send my daughter help. Anything that will stand in the way of the help, anything that will stand in the way of the help that God is going to send my daughter, remove it. Remove it. Anything that will stand in the way of my daughter getting help, uproot it. And the Bible says that in the year that King Uzziah died, the prophet saw the Lord remove, uproot anything that will stand in the way of my daughter getting help. That SATTA are blaming. I'm blaming her because she's not praying enough. See your one joke finger in my throat. You are forcing me. Yeah, they are now calling me. These are the people that will stand there and watch evil being done to you. They will tolerate. Eh? These are the people that will see you dying, being killed. They will tolerate it. But they will can't tell you, say, oh, fine. I thought they say SATTA's mother isn't well. She's not sick. What do you mean by she's not well? She's not sick. Somebody says she's not well to the point where she can't talk. She may be having health challenges, you know, little high blood pressure here, high blood pressure there. You know now, that one part, that normal thing, she will definitely have high blood pressure issues. Somebody said that, Jessica said, don't do you justice. I saw you standing yesterday. Thank you. I'm not, well, that is there, you know, na Facebook. That is there. And these are things I don't even bother to be clarifying. You know what I mean? I don't even bother to be clarifying. If you say I shot, no problem. If you say I'm black, no problem, I'm black. Like, those things don't really matter to me, honestly. So, me, I just came to say, yeah, SATTA man need to pray. She need to go be sleeping to the church, yeah. She need to get on the fasting bench. If she cannot fast by herself, how? I wanted to say she need to pay people to fast for her. But what place she take the money from? Her daughter not working. You know what I mean? Who will send her the money where she will use to pay people on the prayer bench to be on hunger strike for her problem? Her daughter not working. So it's just hard to talk. But even though she can't pay people, SATTA, you need to pray. You need to pray, oh, because when the other team dissolve again, God forbid, it will not dissolve. But if they keep receiving attack, I don't know how it will be. Oh. Me, I'm not a member of the team. When I went there yesterday, I went to go do Chichipole. The only reason why I switched from Chichipole to help her is when I saw that nobody was there. You understand? As at the time I went there. But seeing that people have come now, they can run it, I've decided to come back in my church more, because when I stay in a helping position, there are some things I cannot say. There are some church I cannot run. There are some, there are some angles I cannot come from. Because what? I'm privy to certain information. Yeah. And to can't expose the information that will be looking like a breach of trust. But when I'm on the outside, but it can't on Facebook, we chat. We talk all we want to talk inside it. But when you inside, you can't talk all you want to talk inside it. So I prefer to operate from outside. And that's the best thing for me. Thank you, Pinky. Somebody say Collie is a wizard. It's frustrating to any mom. I pray she's able to do what's right. No, it's hard to talk, yeah? It's very hard to talk. But prayers up for SATTA. Prayers up for her. By the grace of God. My prayer for her is that she get her own place. Whether they commit her, they not commit her, we pray they're able to take her in and find a place for her. Because staying with somebody, staying with somebody, Yesterday, I was listening to Sierra when she was cursing me. Somebody called me, they say, oh, they're cursing you. So I say, but a new thing. Let me go get my cursing. They say, what happened again this time? So I heard Sierra shouting, I can't stand her. I said, chill. You about to jump out of my phone. Take it easy, mommy. Easy, busy, easy, busy. You don't have to be so agitated. You don't have to express such aggression. Take it easy. Blood pressure is real. Just as mental health is real. Take it easy, mama. Take it easy. So when that part finished, now she went to other things. I had to sleep carry me. When I woke up in the morning, I said, let me go see what prompted her to even start cursing me. And I listened to part of lies. Lies upon lies. And that's why I came out. I said, me, stay my white. Let my foot twist. Me, stay my white. To can respond. To can fuel. And miss the things ahead of me that God already said. He says, step into your inheritance, Jessica. Can't collect the other thing. Then I forget about it because I want to turn around and feel. You say wetting. You say my neck short. La la. My neck not short. My neck not 2 inches. I'm not staining my white. I am not staining my white. So I was listening to the lies and the story there that she was talking. And I heard every one of us cussing. But before then, like I told you, I had to go back. Then I heard her say, I heard Sierra say, SATTA received money 2 times. $400 and $600. Sierra say, la lawyer told her. She says SATTA received $400 and $600. And SATTA never gave lawyer $1. I was like, oh wow, that was bad. She said SATTA never gave lawyer $1. Okay, I will confirm the payment, mama, because I'm using this phone. Thank you, Makane. SATTA received 2 money. I'm not about I was not living in a house. But Ciara said it was lawyer who told her yesterday that SATTA received 400 and 600. And she never gave lawyer a dime to pay towards the bills or the living expenses or anything. I was like, SATTA too should have known better now. At least say, when at 300 say, get your friend 300. Then use 150 to buy food. Use the $50 to buy your little liquor. And keep the balance 500. Never to be touched. You understand me? But then SATTA too, she said that she eat all the money. And then Ciara started saying something. And if anybody, they will be vexed. They will be vexed. So I started calculating. I said, but wait though. Why is this information coming out on a day like this? Why did SATTA, the lawyer, even tell Ciara about the whole money business on today? Today not supposed to be the day for, oh, somebody gets SATTA money, she not gave me nothing. Because when you say on a day like this now, then people start to question, is this the reason you call people to come out of the house or what? That conversation was not supposed to come up at all yesterday. But Ciara said it was lawyer that told her. And while I condemn SATTA for not giving her friend a dime after living in her friend's house, you know what I mean? You living there, you doing everything there. Then I started thinking, oh, is this why this whole thing happened? Like, could this be what triggered lawyer? So SATTA got 1,000 plus. And the 400 separate, the 600 separate. I'm not talking about the 20 la, the 10 la, the 15 la, the small money where cheap people like us can be giving you. Could it be that lawyer said to herself, but well, so I'm not sleeping to my horse. I leave my horse for you. For reasons best known to me. And like I said, she's not putting that one all that what she said, right? You doing this, you doing this, you doing this. Then you get money. Then you using it by yourself. SATTA was wrong to not have contributed a dime to her living expenses in her apartment. But let us talk so. Yesterday was not the day for that information to be let out. That information coming out yesterday from the mouth of lawyer, it just twatted a lot of things. And I was like, hey, God. Too many things happened yesterday. Like I said, I wish I was in my Chiche Pole era. I was going to be able to highlight those things that good content. But because I had stepped away from Chiche Pole into another position, I'm not permitted to say those things. I'm not permitted to say those things. And I'm going to keep it that way. It was never to be let out to a social media talk show host. But it did come out. And so I say to the team again, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all got to be careful. you gotta be careful. From the words that proceed out of your mouth, your intent, your intention can be Y'all be careful. Now, all me I get to say at the end of the day, la ete, ana mumu, la ete. All I get to say, y'all be careful. Hey, at the end of the day, that information just surfacing on social media yesterday, it was the wrong day. But let's talk about CeCe small, right? I saw that video, like, yo, I saw that video, the video of CeCe. I got a lot to say. First of all, I feel like there was joy in CeCe. I feel like CeCe was happy. Not because she's in love with Richmond. You gotta understand what it was about. So that whole interview this morning was planned, obviously. That whole bringing Richmond to come apologize publicly or clear things up, it was also planned. It wasn't a coincidence. You know what I mean? It was planned. Because if you listen to Prophet Key said they spoke. CeCe and Richmond spoke the night before. Prophet Key asked CeCe, when last your talk? She said, oh, I spoke to Richmond yesterday for over an hour plus. But we had one person there. We had a third party there. It was at that conversation, whoever was the third party there, like that person tell Richmond, say, you know, CeCe has always wanted a public apology and a public acknowledgement. If you can tell this girl sorry, you need to tell CeCe to sorry in public. So we're going to have a show tomorrow and you can go on the show and tell CeCe sorry. Because when Prophet Key asked CeCe, oh, you and Richmond can talk. When last year talk, she said, I talked to him last night for over an hour. Like, oh, girly, please. There's still some butterflies in that stomach. Like, I can practically see it. I feel like CeCe really loved Richmond. You know what I mean? But I feel like she didn't exercise restraint. You know how when something happening, you just hold yourself. Yeah? Assassin or bad to enough one. It means you can leave with blood in your stomach, you vomit with spit. I feel like she really wanted that whole public thing. So they arranged it. And Prophet Kiwi asked her, so you and Richmond talked last night for over 1 hour, right? She said yes. So then Prophet Kiwi said, what if Richmond decide to join this live now? You will agree with A, you will have problem with A. Then CeCe said no, she will not have problem with A. Then Richman too, he go set camera. Then he tell somebody to press play. Then we just see him. He say he eating iron. Like, oh my God. It was magical. It was something like the movies that Sissy want us to be seeing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I just really wish this moment happened way before now. Do you guys think so? I feel like this should have happened before now. I feel like they didn't even have to get divorced before they were in peace like this. Don't you guys think so? I feel like they didn't have to dirty everywhere, scatter everywhere before this moment. I just feel like they should have done this a long time ago. But anyway, Sissy was ready for that apology. And once the apology came, like, the moment Richman joined the live session, she was like, take a picture of me. Take a picture of me. Take a picture of me. And I was like, okay. It's glad to see you smile. Like, I'm not talking about the smile she been smiling all this time. All the other smile she been smiling, they feel it. Now, fake smile. Like, today, uno smile was genuine. Today, uno smile was genuine. And the moment Richman say, I'm so, hey. How the Bible said, Elizabeth said, the baby in my womb leapt for joy, eh? Thank you. Now, who say it? That Elizabeth or that Mary? One of the two of them say, the moment somebody speak to their friend, the baby in their womb leapt for joy. See, the moment Richman, eh? The moment Richman say, I am so poor. Sissy say no more. I accept your apology. Even before you were talking, I will accept your apology. Masa, I say sorry. Now you wrong me, let me wrong you. I was like, the other high road pa. Hey. But you know you wanted to take the high road ever since you ain't take the high road. You have to wait to get to this point. It was a beautiful sight. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it wasn't beautiful. It was beautiful. Like, it was calming to watch. It was therapeutic for us to watch. But, yeah. I don't know. It was like, Sister, I free you. Just as Sister, I free you. Then, Prophet say, oh, but anyway, I can stay butcher anywhere you see each other, you catch each other. I play I know rich men are useless men, excuse my expression, not in a bad way. Rich man, well, you know what I'm saying, yeah? Rich man did not deny it. Rich man did not accept it. He was like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I just want for peace to reign, you know what I'm saying. But I met her with Quatara me. And you know that all see one year. Yeah? You know that you want to see that year. But anyways, it was beautiful to see today. Like, she could not even sit in a chair good set. Right. She could not even sit in a chair good. I bet anything on it. They want to anki who can cost me. You give Sissy and Richman chance. They will stay eat something. Like me talking. Even Richman, when they say, Prophet Key said it, oh Richman, I know when you're meat, you can stay that old fire chunk. Richman was like, at the end of the day, I just want for peace to be there, you know what I'm saying, I just want peace to be there, you know what I'm saying. Why? He couldn't be clear to say no. No, you know, after everything that's gone on, we're just going to be friends now. We're just going to be like brother and sister. And he couldn't even say that. I was saying, because he was going to say that, I was going to say, thunder fire you. God punish your mouth there with your brother and sister. What they call brother and sister? Are your map on her? Or like he map on you? Yeah? The Richman thing is over. No, it's not over. It just started. It's over on Facebook. Because I think I saw on Facebook today. The rich man thing is over on Facebook. And now over in real life. Leave that thing. The thing I saw today. Ha. I beg. Myself wanted to happen at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can y'all please do it? Y'all do it and take a picture for us. Y'all please do it and take a picture for us. After all, Richmond and Fatu are no longer together. So, what's the big deal? Like, they're not together anymore. So, right, Howard. Like, he said that thing more than once. And it was not just a nervous speech. You know how when you're nervous and you say something? It was not just a nervous speech. He was still bumping the girl. And when a man is bumping you, I think he's still want to eat. Bah! Y'all do the thing and take a picture for us on Facebook. Ah, God, please tell the people how that when they do it, they be brave enough to take a picture. Ooh. Now, one for the people who were taking sides. I know, right? Agatha Tonton, they still love each other. They will knock, Opa, they will knock. Now I say, at this point, to be honest, guys, I really want them to knock. And I want them to give us proof that they knock. But they will knock and they will not give us proof that they knock because, I don't know. For some reason, I want them to knock. I just kind of like want them to knock. Just because I know that knocking will be damn sweet. I'm not trying to act rude, right? You're sorry. Like, you know, I want them to knock. Because that knocking will be very sweet. You know that kind of knocking after you're not But the only problem I get it too, it's kind of like disrespectful. Like after the divorce, then they go creep to knock. It doesn't have dignity, right? So I feel like CeCe should have ceased fire a long time ago. You know what I mean? Ceased fire a long time ago. And then they still knock. But they're still able to knock within the sanctity of marriage. You know what I mean? They knock. But after all, what a big deal. We married. That kind of knocking, that's what I wanted for them. Somebody said, Jessica, Richmond is not going back to CeCe. He's still calling Stardust. I thought CeCe said she would never talk to Richmond. How come Richmond said they be talking behind closed doors? Right. We will know Jessica because the woman in question has no secret. No, we will not know, Josephine. We will not know. You know how we will not know? We will not know because, you know, like Zonic is on the side. And Zonic now is like a pawn in the game of chess. Because it was Zonic that they dangled, you know, that caused, according to them, right? It was Zonic that CeCe dangled before Richmond to go get the divorce. And they even said that today again on the video, right? None of your business. All of you are enemy of progress. Me, I want for the get to knock. Just because I know how it feels like when, you know, you're not me plow, and then you're knock. Even though me, I've never been in a situation where me and somebody may plow for 1 year, 2 years, so no. But maybe like for like a week, you know what I mean? For like 2 weeks, and then you end up knocking. It can be so, you know. Why am I having bad thoughts? Like, no, this is so not me. But I wish I don't get that vibe, to be honest. Really? Me, I get it from him all over the place. Even with the Stardust, Richmond still won't knock Stardust. Did that story? Richmond looking like he not get ex. Rich, yeah. Bah, let them knock, yeah. Let them knock. Can they please knock? He knows how to play with these women and make them think. Yeah, that's the same thing Stardust was complaining about when she was saying he be gaslighting her and stuff. She said on the show that Zonic is a 2-minute man and Richmond is a 2-minute man and Zonic is good. So I don't know. Like true. But then again, Zonic is there for the image. You know what I mean? Zonic is the shame cleaner. Zonic is the shame cleaner, right? And she cannot make the shame cleaner, the shame eraser to feel bad. So Zonic gotta be there. That's the reason why whatever it is that will happen between she and Richman, it cannot come to light. Because if it come to light, the Zonic now, who is the shame eraser, the shame cleaner, he will feel bad. And you cannot make your shame cleaner to feel bad. You cannot make your shame cleaner to feel bad, because it is your shame cleaner that stepped in to restore your dignity, quote and unquote. It is your shame cleaner that stepped in to give you a face, to make you feel like a woman in the society, to, take away shame from your face and whatever. So you don't want to make your shame cleaner vex. You know what I mean? That's here, it's evil. But me, I just want them to knock. And I don't just want them to knock. I want them to knock, and I want them to let me know that they knock. Just so I can laugh. You know what I mean? Love. Richman looks like a player, but Sissy looks like she's still in love. Yes, you can tell she was excited and uneasy when she saw. Yeah, she still got butterflies in her stomach. She still got butterflies in her stomach. And at the end of the day, um, it will come out. No, she will not be able to say it. Because yeah, when she say testimony, when Sissy come on and tell us, say she and Richmond is something, the internet will drag when say move from there, you want to eat it ever see you were cussing the ball. So she just eat it in jail herself. That's why I say that. Okay, Josephine says she's in love. I don't see it with him. That's the point. It takes only her to be in love. Men don't have to be in love before they eat. They're gonna eat anyways. That's the point. Men don't have to be in love before they eat. It is because she's in love, we believe there will be an eating, because he doesn't even need, he doesn't even need to apply pressure. He doesn't even need to do too much. He doesn't even need to do anything extraordinary. Like, you know how when you and a woman have been through a rough patch and you're trying to get back with her, and you have to do the extra. You gotta buy her roses, you gotta buy her flowers, you gotta buy her gifts, you gotta talk to her constantly to put her in the right frame of mind, just so when you touch her she's able to be wet. Like, which man gotta do all of that? Sissy is wet already. What, guys? Rich man gotta do all of that. Sissy is wet already. Right. I feel like he's not met die when she insulted his mother, in all honesty. Well, I don't think men's not beg do die. Seriously, I don't think men's not beg do die. Like, okay, obviously he's not going there to go sit down there, to go build tents there, to go spread tarpaulin there. But you know, you know how it's called a walkthrough. It's called a walkthrough. To be honest, me, I want them to knuckle. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why I'm feeling nasty on this show today. I can't hear with preaching you. I end up with knocking topical. I so want them to knock. And they should knock in secret. Like, when they knock, you know how it should happen, guys? When they knock, then one day, Sissy Moja get vest. Sissy Moja get vest. But no, man, I don't want them to knock, man. It's shameful. It's shameful. They shouldn't knock. They should, you know, time that you are knock, they should have knocked before the divorce. They are gonna have little respect on they They were gonna have no respect on it. Like if we're gonna hear it, we're gonna say, so what they knock, yeah, but and they married, they knock now, they married, they knock now, they married. But now, it will look like all the men divorce you, but you still go open your legs to him. It will look, shameful. You know what I mean? Somebody say, Minister Cole really doing something. What do you mean by that? You testimony faith. What are you trying to say? You play with me, I'll block you on this live. He doesn't have to put in work. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't have to do anything. Like, Auntie is wet. I can tell you, Sissy is wet. Like, she's physically wet. She's psychologically wet. She's emotionally wet. She's wet in every sense of the word. And financially, for a man that will, pay you $600 for the past 1 year, he ain't got to pay now. He already pay in advance. You know what I mean? But it's shameful. It's shameful for them to do it now. They should have done it. That's why I said the whole piece should have been made before now. But me, I getting vexed. Why they have to make? Why did they make the peace ever since? Yeah, then Sissy the cause. Sissy is the cause. Why did they make the peace ever since? Because if Sissy were gonna sit down there and stop cussing about all over the place, they're gonna make the peace. Time a day, then I walk through. Maybe say Richmond, I say, and I walk through. Let me just bring my satoka. Let me just bring my tent and can lay it down there. Eh? Let me just can lay it down there. Because let us also. They how they call it? The zonic me. Me, I don't see no guarantee in that zonic me. Oh. I don't know. The topic is sponsored by the weather that your business. So there will be easy chorus. I don't know. People can divorce and marry again. Ah, when you divorce and you come and marry again. Ah, when I me. Also, I can't take interest. Thank you. But to be honest, if I'm divorced and we come to get married again, and I'm sleeping with you also marriage you. Because in the first place, we should never have gotten divorced anyways. But anyway, it's happening. It's just fun. Yeah. No, guy gotta have some fun. But I beg. Don't stress yourself. Do what you gotta do. See, if you feel like, hey, walk through a rich man, if you feel like, hey, do the do. Nobody checking. Nobody checking on you. Nobody asking you. And from the way that I see your heart vibrating, I think Sissy needs a reminder of what it feels like to be held in those arms. I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. I feel like Sissy needs a reminder of what those arms feel like. Sissy needs some kind of knocking, right? That will say, forget about what you saw on video. I can be this and much more. They were sponsoring a lot of tea, so can you imagine me having fantasies for my friend woman on behalf of her? Like, I feel like Richmond needs to give Sissy something that will make her, that will make a statement that would say, forget about whatever you saw on those videos that were circulating the internet. I can be this to you and even much more. Like, gosh, love is a beautiful thing. Oh, love is a beautiful thing and it leaves you hopeless. But I just wish, I wish, but if wishes were horses, but wishes aren't horses anyway. Zonic is here for his own after he will be out. Seriously, seriously. But the Sissy I saw today, Sissy is wet physically, psychologically, emotionally, and I feel like those two people they will knock. And that knocking, Richmond doesn't have to do anything. You don't have to buy flowers. You don't have to buy You don't have to buy flowers. You don't have to do anything. Like, sis is ready. So, please, I just want to ask you, just to satisfy my curiosity, when you're knock, can you please let us know? Like, please let us know. Like, after your knock, you should make some kind of small flower again, right? And in that flower now, she should say, let him move from there. The other day when he was here, or the other day when I went to him, that how come, then we'll know, they knock. Yeah, knock. They knock. So, guys, please knock. So wait to Jesse. What about Zonic knocking? Remember Richmond did that 2 minutes man. But I need that story that flower song by what they call Richmond at 2 minutes man. Now 2 minutes man you can spend money to bring from Africa, you bring all the way America. Need that story that about flower talk. Flower talk now get receipts in our recording, our record. In our record. And you know, when she was talking about how Zonic laid a prep and Tina and stuff, I said it. I said Zonic is just a pawn in this game. Zonic is the shame eraser. Lol, you are silly. I don't know what making me silly like this. So I'm usually not like this. So I can't talk stupid thing like this. So I'm always very serious. But like testimony said, this behavior or this speech is sponsored by Minnesota Weather. But let me daydream on their behalf anyway. It's allowed. Um, I talking my sister today was coming with how much for the sweatshirt? It's $35 for the sweatshirt. The sweatshirt is 35. Yeah, guys. But God, I was saying something. No, let me finish talking my routine first before I go back to the thing I was talking. Somebody connect me. I'm talking to sister routine here. Connect me. Connect me before machine fake cover my face. So you know me, I go to get shimo. Can somebody connect me? Yo, connect me or not connect me. I was talking about the Zonic, right? When Sissy was talking about how Zonic laid a prep, I told you in the whole game, Zonic is like a pawn. Zonic is the shame eraser, the dignity restorer, the whatever he is. So she cannot make the shame eraser girl feel some kind of way. You know, Zonic came to wipe away the shame. So they gotta keep him there as the shame wiper. Yeah, the shame wiper. They gotta keep Zonic there. But I feel like I want she and Richmond to knock. And I wish they thought this thing, they made this peace before they divorce, just so they could knock within the confines of, while they were still married. Bah, my guy, if you feel like taking a trip to Texas one day, and that's the sad part, Jessica. This is her pattern with men. They never put in the work for her. Instead, she always does the chasing. The But God hoodies are $35 for large, extra large, and 2XL. Small and medium, they are $30. $30 for small and medium, $35 for extra large, and large, extra large, and 2XL. Well, I don't know now, but that's what I have to say concerning this whole CC situation. It was beautiful to just see peace exist. And now Stardash is saying she not accept the apology. Richmond Maria Bohinguya. Stardash is saying she not accept the apology. She not accept the apology because she went through a lot for Richmond. So Richmond should marry her. That the only way she will accept the apology. Stardash, your tag on the video. Why you tell Richmond to carry? Do you know men think this way, right? You had something going on with Richmond, and then you didn't cheat. Stardash did not cheat on Richmond, but she went her way. She found a different man. Richmond went his way. He was laying his prep all over the place. Okay. Then the Stardash woman, while collecting her thing for all where she go get pregnant. You really think that thing will not be playing with rich man? What play I carry her? I beg ya. She went her way, I went my way. What play I carry her? Ya? She went her way, I went my way. So rich man will not be thinking about that one. That's not what to worry about. But that's someone to worry about, but she's somebody's child. She's somebody's child. She's somebody's child. And I have something else to say, but I'm going to make a short video. Nowadays, I just been enjoying doing live. I used to really like just doing short videos and posting them, but nowadays I see myself enjoying, live videos and just interacting with you guys. But what do you guys think? A lot of people are not commenting. Do you guys think Richmond and CeCe should knock? I'll go back to my knocking topic. Do you guys think Richmond and CeCe should knock? Not beg by force. I am the best. Do you think CeCe and Richmond should knock? I think they should knock. I think I just feel like, but again, I don't think they should knock just because as a woman, when you're done with somebody, you need to value yourself. Like a lot of women in the Liberian community, and not just in the Liberian community, you'll be dating a man. The man will leave you and go marry another woman. Then you will still go love to him. It don't make sense. I, as a person, I can never have I can never have sex with somebody who we're in a relationship. When he got married to somebody, and then I had sex with you. What happened? Somebody told you that my finger's not beautiful. My fingers very beautiful for a ring to get on it. So if you leave these fingers and you go put ring on somebody else's finger, I'm not opening my foot to you. And that's just it. I'm not a man. Oh, me, I don't know about that one. How? Oh, somebody said no. They not want for them to knock. Yeah, me, I think they will knock back. But I just want them to be open with us. And Richmond, when I want to tell us, because not small support system, Richmond get all poor. Richmond, when I want to tell us, because if he just tell us, say he knock, hey, everybody that's supporting him will withdraw their support because it will almost be like, oh, after all the support we gave you, after you cried that this girl tormented you and put you through emotional distress and all that stuff, you still went back and you go knock. A lot of people will be disappointed, but that's why I say me. I wish they made this peace before the divorce and then they knock. And so whatever knocking that was going to take place, it was going to be somewhat honorable. I don't know if you know what I mean. It was going to be somewhat honorable in a way that, in a sense that they knocked in the confines of marriage. But Nana, any knocking they do, it will be looking like CeCe is a piece of trash. You know what I mean? Like, her value will reduce. Her value will reduce like drastically. And I don't want that for her. Our ma will initiate the knocking on part. It's up to them how they want to do their knocking. So guys, let's go back. Enough of the fooling around. My serious face now come back now. Enough of the fooling around. Get your but God hoodies. The pink hoodie you saw me wearing yesterday. Rich man won't touch CC. Miss Cat, you think so? Start dash coming for you again, Miss Cat. So guys, the pink hoodies you guys saw me wearing, the sweatsuit is I have them. They're on their way, but I would rather if you pre-order them, just so when it comes, I know who all they are going to. So normally the hoodies will come and I will put the design on it myself. This But God brand is inspired by my testimony. And I'm this person who has been through a lot. I've been through a lot. Trust me, I've been through the valley of the shadow of death, but God saved me. But God is sort of like my testimony, and I decided for a lot of people to have it on because I feel like a lot of people have been through such situations where their backs were against the wall, but God saved them. There was no way, but God stepped in. The enemy thought he had them, but God saved them. So I feel like this, but God's testimony is not just for me, it's for you as well. Because definitely there's some on there's some seemingly difficult situation you were in at a particular point in time, but God took you out of it. That's the whole idea of the but God concept. But God. And so these hoodies are going for $35 each. $35 flat rate. Please. Somebody said, don't change the topic. We're not finished yet. My Jaffe move on me now. I can stay with Jaffe for long. Mm-hmm. I feel the topic. I'll go back. Um, and trust me, with all the rude routine I thought in the video, I'm not keeping this video. I'm deleting it. Trust me when I tell you. Like, I'm deleting it. Smith. Oh, now, Mel, I see why you're enjoying the topic. Oh, like your area, you're always enjoying the kind of topic. What city are you in, Smith? I'm not asking because I want to meet you. I just want to know. God, I just want to know what city are you in? Welcome back. I know, right? So, but God, I feel like a lot of people have the same testimony. A lot of people have been through certain difficult situations where it was nobody else but God who took them out of it. A lot of people that I would say, I'm in this country with no father, no mother, nobody else but God. And so the but God is my personal testimony that I've decided to share with everybody, and I want everybody to tap into it, just because I know somehow you also have experienced your own version of but God. So place your orders. I pray you become a counselor. You're very good at counseling people. I'm good at counseling people and I want to allow, but I'm not good at entertaining because my whole life is so serious. Like, oh my God, I'm serious to the T. For some reason, I was surprised that I could even be talking routine on this video today. Oh, you woman like me? Okay. What state are you in? Stay, I want to know what state are you in, Smith? So it was a one that I loosened up to be talking all the roots. Never I was talking. Like it doesn't happen often. It happens once in a while. And yes, I know that I'm good. I'm called to counsel. I'm called to talking to people. I'm called to. It's just that I don't want to do ministry. I don't want to do ministry, and I have my personal reasons. I've been down that road before. It's a lot. I just don't want to do. Oh, you're in Fargo, North Dakota. I see. Your behavior and your decision to continue the topic is also sponsored by the weather. Because Fargo, right here. I see. Why are you talking for me to continue the weather, ma? Yes, you inside it too, ma. You rest on me yet. So back to what I was saying, yes, I know that I'm called to talk to people, make people feel better about themselves. I'm called to encourage people. I'm called to inspire people. Um, every now and then, yes, we will do a little bit of the drama, but am I called to the drama? No, I'm not called to the drama. I'm not really called to entertain people. I'm called to teach. I'm called to counsel. I'm called to make meaning out of every situation that is going on around us. You know, somebody said I would like to have two sets. Mono, please inbox me. Please inbox me. Trust me, this but God trend that I just started, I just like see it already going places because it came from above. Like it happened from one video, right? And I was talking about how I have been through pain, I've been through hell and back, I've seen it all. There were times where and seasons where I almost gave up, but God. There were situations that almost broke me, but God. There were circumstances that constricted me, but God. Like, and so this but God trend, I just really want everybody to tap into it. Tap into it by buying your own hoodies from me, but God. You guys won't see it because I'm sitting in reverse, but I'm going to take a picture, but God. And I put a small writing on this side that says, there was no way, but God made a way, but God. And then I was showing you guys this sweat suit that I was wearing. I wore this on Monday. This one, me off the light, yeah. This one, but God. So this one, the whole suit is going for $60. Pre-order it. The hoodie, the how to call it alone. The hoodie alone is $35. Place your orders. Place your orders. Place your orders. See the one I won't be talking about rural topic. I pick you here. So place your orders. These ones I have them available in I only have them in 5 colors. So I got the pink, I got the red, I got the green, I got the blue, gray, and black. 6 colors, yeah. Gray, black, blue, red, green, and pink. This one that I'm wearing. Those are the colors I have them in. And then this one that's on me, this one, I have it in all colors. I have it in white, yellow, red, green, black, cream, purple, orange, royal blue, navy blue, and pink. But God, I feel like making one more but God t-shirt for myself and take it home so I can wear it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just really inspired by this. But God, but God, but God. As the year is about to come to an end, I am entirely grateful for the too many things that I have been through and I've come out of unscathed. You know how it feels like when you walk through fire and you don't get burnt? It sort of reminds me of the promises of God in Isaiah when he says, and you will pass through the waters and it will not overwhelm you. You will pass through the fire and you will not be consumed, because I, the Lord, will be there with you. And so I'm just saying, guys, place your orders, place your orders, place your orders. Now I gotta go. It was nice talking to you guys. It was nice interacting with you guys. Please don't forget the message today. Don't stain your white. Don't stain your white. That's what I came up here to say. Don't stain your white. Okay? Well, I'm okay. Okay. All right. Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. None, not right now. All right. Yeah. What I call going where, ma? So somebody just sent me a message to say, call it in. Look, not you're planning to talk about total business. Can you imagine? Let's talk about total business small. So one day, let me tell you guys what happened, right? It was like 2 months ago, as I was scrolling on Facebook, right? And I saw, oh, become a sex therapist. Get your certificate now. I was like, I think I can make it. Oh. I was like, I think I can make it. Oh. I can become a sex. Oh, okay, my will. I can become a sex therapist. Oh. But it's here. I know. So I look at it for long and I'm like, I can't, I can't, I can't. And I just abandoned it. But I think because of you guys, I might just go get that, sex therapy certification, just so I can come and talk about sex therapy. Sex is a beautiful thing, right? Let's be honest with ourselves. Sex is beautiful. Sex is a gift. The ability to have sex is a gift. for a man, for a woman. Because a lot of people are in, how do I say this, right? The ability to have an orgasm is a rare gift. And don't ask me what you mean by an orgasm, because then I'm going to get mad. The ability to have an orgasm is a gift. Oh, I can make it semi-stars, semi-stars, semi-stars. No stars, no explanation. No stars, no explanation. You want me to do. You want me to do. Send the stars. I'm going to talk about routine here for free. Eh? And you know I'm manless. Eh? When I finish talking about routine and they're just not imagining. I just thinking about routine. You want to lead me to temptation? You want to lead me to temptation? You want for me to enter into sin? No. Send the stars before I talk about any routine here. And I'm talking about routine for free. What the hell? I am not talking about routine for free. I am talking about routine. When you send the stars, Smith, send the stars in life. No time. And I get time. Send the stars and continue the routine topic. All right, your papa later.